Hello. Ooh.
How are you?
How the
Are you live?
I think so. Hello, right. Welcome to the Jinja Island Parlay. We're broadcasting live Jinja Island. We're on the boat dock at the moment. I'm here in my hammock, and over here we have Marcus's hammock, which is really high up in the air, and there's no Marcus on it. Why is there no Marcus on it? Because he's in the water. There he is. You can see his little head. You can see his little head poking out the water there. His little head. Anyway, so I'm getting eaten alive, teachers, because it is the itching hour. So I've got 2 of these teacher coil things on the go, but doesn't seem to be enough. And we're trying out Restream today. We're seeing how we're getting on using Restream instead of just going straight onto YouTube. So if anyone would like to leave a comment, let us know that we're here. Hey guys, there's Ginger's Giraffes. Yay, we've got Gingers here. Hello, Gingers. Oh, good. So people, can you see us? Can you hear us? Are we coming through loud and clear? Can you see us okay, or do we look like we're in 8-bit? Let us know in the comments. Well, let me know if I look like Manic Miner or Jet Set Willie. I think it's the same person. Right. It was actually, wasn't it? Okay. I've run out of beer. So I've got some ethanol in here. Oh, it's water with ice in. I've got a big chunk of ice in there. Yep, loud and clear, says Ginger's Giraffes. Yes. Oh, that's good. I haven't actually checked on YouTube today to see if we've put up like 57 different videos, because that sometimes happens when I'm broadcasting on Restream, because if it loses connection, it goes, let's start a video, which is irritating, to say the least, So, hey guys, says Ginger's Giraffes. Jeremy says, I'm here. A semicolon seems okay. Well, I think you hit the semicolon twice. So the letter F there, Jeremy. But that's okay. All seems okay. Meanwhile, Marcus is just getting out of the water. I might have to share one of my teacher coils with him.
I'm sexy.
It's a bit like, you know that bit in James Bond when James Bond gets out of the water in Casino Royale. Yeah, it's a bit like that.
It's hot pants.
Yeah, it's hot pants. Thorby says, hey all. Adam says, sound quality good, picture quality okay, slightly out of sync with audio compared with direct YouTube streams in previous days. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I don't know what we can do about that, to be honest with you, because it's not like I'm using some sound software. This is just literally.
Can you shift it? But then will it affect the other streams? Like, for instance, if you're on Twitch or whatever it's going to, are they in sync?
I don't know. If anyone wants to check out whether I'm in sync on Twitter or Twitch or anything, or Facebook, let us know in the chat. This is just a way of getting out onto more streams, which I think is important. We've only got just over 2 weeks left here on the island, where we have to leg it back to the UK. Well, back to Europe actually. Oh no, he's done his back in.
No!
That's all right, Jeremy. I knew that's what you meant, Jeremy. Oh no.
Don't do it. I can't see you know.
Sorry to hear that, Lee. That really sucks. John O'Sullivan says, evening, chaps. Hello, John. There is another chap, but he's still getting out the water. It takes a long time. And Jeremy Goff says, Marcus is no Ursula Andress. Oh, that's a bit mean. I think your life as a professional Ursula Andress impersonator is I don't know. I think that dream has been shot down by Jeremy.
You upset me, Jeremy?
He's very sad now.
No feelings.
Oh no.
That's my profession.
He's crying himself to death again.
Yeah.
I hate it when he does that. It's very inconvenient for all concerned. So a little bit of a roundup of today's activity. We made some frames. We made 6 frames. Did we make 6 frames?
Well, I made 3 windows.
3 windows, because obviously 2 frames per window. And
but we've got a roll with now. We've got a lot quicker now. That's obviously a lot of fact and bank start with. And make little things and stuff, make it work.
yeah. Broken wrist, kids got COVID, can't bend my back, doing well. Oh shit. Steve says to that sync earlier. Me and the 2 bots weren't impressed. Oh dear, Steve. So, well, yeah. Maybe this restream lark isn't the best of ideas. Maybe we should use. I was thinking of using Render Yard. Is it Render Yard? StreamYard. StreamYard, Render Yard, whatever it's called. I was thinking of using that one, but you got to pay for multiple platforms, whereas Restream actually does it for free on multiple platforms. But another problem that we have is sort of just power at the moment. Like, if you want to charge stuff, you have to do it during the day. Because at night, all of our power needs to go into the fridge. In fact, we probably definitely need to buy a couple more batteries just to power the fridge overnight. But last night, even though there was a massive storm, didn't have to get up in the middle of the night to turn the fridge off.
So it was on 12.6 when we went to bed.
Yeah.
Normally that stretches down, doesn't it?
Oh.
So I don't hide this time.
Thanks, Jeremy.
What's that? Was that visions? Give me a vision.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Of me?
No, I'll do it.
I can do that on my own. I have my own visions.
Yeah. So our voices are out of sync. Anyway, so yeah, we worked on that. Meanwhile,
how far out are we out? Are we like half a second forward or backwards so we can alter our voice to compensate?
So you can wobble our mouse about and then say what we're going to say next. Sorry to hear that. It really sucks. But yeah, we meanwhile downstairs, Ishmael was working flat out under the house. He's fine. Marcus was Ishmael was working flat out under the house. The room downstairs, which unfortunately flooded last night because we had so much rain, it was ridiculous. Like, we literally had 4 hours, I think, of just absolute belting rain. It was just
thunder and lightning.
Oh my god!
It was like in, what was it, Stardust, when they're collecting the lightning.
It was very, very frightening.
Yes, the lightning.
Twitch was no worse than YouTube or Twitter. Okay, thanks, Steve. So it's just a problem with Restream. It's just.
Well, that's like they need to get in check, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to sort that out. It's pretty much in sync on YouTube. Essentially, occasionally breaks up. Pooh's saying, "Sorry to hear that. Sounds like it's all going on for you at the moment." Yeah, Lee's in a bit of a bad way. He's broken his wrist. His back's killing him. His kid's got COVID.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's a havoc.
Oh, we got a super chat. Hi, lads.
Oh,
Thanks,
cool.
Thomas. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. That's going to pay for a piece of wood on our walkway. Yay! I think we've got 5 pieces of wood paid for him.
Well, so we need bits of wood.
We've got 315 to go. Wood is good. We need lots of wood. I was thinking about what you were saying about earlier when you say if you chop down an oak tree, you can't regrow.
Yeah, okay.
Well, some of the wood that we've chopped down at the mangroves at the other end of the island, where the mangrove wood is dead, the rest of the trees are alive.
Yeah.
So we can make stuff out of the wood that we've cut down, which is dead anyway. Yeah, meanwhile, the tree gets to live. It doesn't have to die.
Management, some of it is.
Isn't there a crab that you can get in Florida where they just break off the claws of the crab and then they throw the crab back in and the crab grows new claws?
A bit like lizards. Wall lizards, the cat comes and takes its tail, it grows a new tail.
I get paid for 2 planks on. I paid for 2 planks on GoFundMe earlier. Yes, Steve. Thank you very much. Man. We got that. Well done, mate. Really appreciate it. So yeah, we're about 5 planks down. A few planks to go, but we will get there. We will get there one way or another. We're just gonna keep streaming our experiences on this island like a pair of nutters.
I think we need like a naked day.
No, we don't need a naked day.
You just got to think about not being naked.
Mate, there are children on the island. Why would we?
You
Why
wouldn't do
would
it in
we
front
even-
of them.
How would we not do it over them? We're on an
Can't
island.
you do a fig leaf or something?
Then you wouldn't be naked.
Oh,
What?
that's good.
Why
point.
would I want to do that anyway? I'm so white. I will get burnt in the sun in an instant. Have you seen the state of my farmers? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
It's not burnt though, is it?
Look at that. Look at
It's
that.
not
Compare
burnt.
with that.
It's not
Look at
burnt.
that.
It's not burnt. It's
It's
not burnt.
insane.
It's not burnt.
I'm going out in the sun. I'll
Look
die.
at the colour of me.
I'll
Look
die.
at the colour of my arms compared to you. Actually, colour of me compared to you.
Yes, I'm very white.
You're like a lily white.
Yeah, because I'm a ginge, mate. I'm a day walker. I'm a
You're a day walker.
yeah.
You're
Got no
albino.
soul.
You're an albino.
Growing out in a gym induced, going out in a gym induced split nail leak on super glue has really helped. Okay.
What?
I
Oh,
don't know.
split nail. Someone's got split nail. What fingernail? Super glue works.
Like a cyclist tan says.
Like a cyclist in a.
Like a farmer's. I thought it was a farmer's tan.
What's that?
When you
Well,
have
it's
when
just
you
a-
have that line,
Depends
you know,
if
with
you're
your
cyclist or a
t-shirt.
farmer, isn't it?
Yeah. My arms do sort of tan a little bit, so they go red. The freckles all join up. But
They all join up.
Yeah.
Is it like, join the dots?
Yeah. But also, walking around in the freaking jungle, in the technical rainforest, beating knackers out is the most daftest thing you could possibly do because everything is eating you, everything's trying to bite you, everything. And if you get a nasty bite from one of your bits, it might be a bit uncomfortable.
You get a swollen testicle.
Only if you get elephantitis. It's just
Elephantitis.
horrific.
I thought they did that on purpose, like inject the, what's the fluid.
No, it's a disease. It's a horrible, deadly disease spread by
I thought it
mosquitoes.
was like having air stretching.
Called elephantitis. That goes up your leg or your arm or your gonads, depending on where the little bastard bit you. I think I have my vaccine certificate. I'm organising cash and checking what I need for both borders. Then I'll come visit. Oh, brilliant, Pooh. Would love to have you. Lee says, before lockdown, I used to do a lot of cycling and had a pair of tan like that. Get a snood a piece spoiled, that means.
Snood?
Yeah.
Is it like a hood thing? A snood?
I don't know. I thought he was the baddie in Star Wars, The Force Awakens.
A schnock, no, snood, snock.
Mm.
What is? I don't know.
Mm.
I just heard a horn.
What?
I just heard a. Oh no! I'm trying to ring. Oh, sorry, mate. That dialed.
He's just proper dialed someone.
Well, wet hand dialed, actually.
Snorkel hood. Snood. It's
I don't
snorkel
do one. Anyway, we do, what's it?
hood. Mm.
There's one.
Super chat, Alexis. Hola, boys. I'm Pickle. Pickle's not here, but she's at the house. I think. She was playing before. We had Pickle and Mustache. It was very exciting. Hey, you guys. Late night Discord chat last night. No problem, Cash Dummy. We'll try and get onto Discord in a bit. Unfortunately, we have a light here to light us up, and we have a tripod to put it on, but we don't have the plate that goes up that you attach to it. So we'll have to be lit. We'll have to be lit like this. I'll have to put it on the ground like this, and it'll light us up. Like that. And it looked like we're having a campfire story. I'm still struggling from that. How's Marcus's back and neck today?
The back was fine. It's just the bed actually. We get more, and then it's fine after a bit.
Did you put the?
Yeah, it helped. Definitely helped. The cardboard underneath. That
Cardboard
definitely helped. My neck's still a bit twingy, but apart from that, it's a lot better than it was. And my tummy seems to be okay now. I'm not sharting anymore. Good to shart.
No.
You daren't fart when you think you're gonna shart.
Indeed.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. There's a downside to
Yeah.
commando
And if
when you fart and follow through.
Exactly. If you don't wear underwear, it's even worse. It dribbles on your leg.
Does it feel nice to be away from the UK? Roger.
Always, I am.
Yes and no. I mean, it feels great to be out of that
I've got a little
Brexit
story.
nightmare.
A friend of mine just sent me something over. I mentioned that to you before. He's a web design geezer. Anyway, he says, I came over to the UK to visit family. No problems at all. Then went to Germany with Dad. Wow. returned to the UK, and we both got pinged by a bloody test and trace. Someone on the plane, apparently. Anyway, they contacted him in, well, no self-isolation necessary. Contacted me, and I have to do 10 days. So now I miss my flight home. Argued for 2 hours on the phone. In the end, it was because I had my injections in France. So just because he had his vaccines in France, the UK didn't recognise his jabs.
Jesus.
So now he has to isolate for 10 days.
Wow.
Why?
Nice.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Adam's asking if you might be able to buy better bedding in Bogus. Yeah, we could buy mattresses in Bogus, but they're expensive. We've just got foam at the moment, so there's cheap foam mattress things. Yeah, as for missing the UK, don't miss Brexit Britain at all. I don't miss the carnage. I don't miss the smug Tory bastards who are just ruining everything for everyone. And they're 7.4 million dickhead cheerleaders who are like, oh, it's great. Oh, yeah. I love it when the food isn't in the supermarket. I love it when I can't get fuel for my fucking car because I'm really fucking stupid. Brexit. Oh, God. But I am missing Catherine, the kids, and I'm really missing my mum and dad.
Hey,
So.
Graham, you can say hi to my friend Graham.
Hello, Graham.
Actually, head to a friend called Graham.
What? A friend called Graham?
No, I got mixed up like I normally do. I'm in Andy.
Andy, okay. So I have a pinched nerve in my neck and haven't had a proper night's sleep for 2 weeks.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
That's what I had. Bloody uncomfortable.
If Graham stays at Marcus's, will Marcus's wife have to register him with the local Maria?
Marie, no, it's not necessary because I live there and I've got a cut to secure, so I don't have to be registered or anything. Oh, I mean you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a valid point, you know. I hadn't thought about that.
If you're going to Discord, I've knocked up a 20-question quiz if you fancy it.
That is a good point.
Some other questions for Mr. Kett. I'll keep them. It'll keep them. Yeah, we should go to Discord. Quite fun. We should do that. I think we should do it.
Because they haven't really been checking up on that at the moment.
Yeah.
They've been so busy with other stuff. You know, the attestation ridicule.
Well, I'm going to have a look at my flights and see if it'll be cheaper for me to stay in Costa Rica for 10 days.
Yeah, it might be, might not, you know.
Because if I stay in France, it means sacking off the last leg of my journey home. It's doable. I mean, you just get off the plane. I don't have any check-in luggage. But, and it's a big but. I'll still have to get from France back to Liverpool or back to Durham.
And also, the French fishermen might be blocking all the ports.
That's a good point.
That is a valid point, isn't it?
Because obviously I'll be taking the Channel Tunnel or the ferry. Probably the ferry's cheaper. But then again, you think that the ferry's cheaper, but then you've got to get the train from Dover to London, which costs a freaking fortune. So it's a bit of a false economy. It takes ages as well. I think you need to do it 2 weeks in advance. Brits not recognising EU vaccines. Too big. France won't give people a second jab if they previously had COVID. Whoops.
Sit down, just not tighten up, so.
Pull the boat dock apart.
Well, it will be difficult.
Not skills.
Can you
change the flight date from Charles de Gaulle to Liverpool? It's actually to Manchester, Lee. Could ask about that, yeah. Because I can't fly into Manchester from Panama. Oh, if I've been to Panama, I can't fly in. It's not one of the listed airports.
But then again, the passport stamp.
Yeah, and passport stamped. Which is why I'm thinking of staying in Costa Rica.
So what if? Well, how does it work? Can you rub the stamp out? Put the page out.
Page out your passport. And 2, the UK don't accept people as fully jabbed if they mixed vaccines in the EU. That's ridiculous. You're welcome to stay in my spare room if you have to wait in CR. Thanks, Pooh. That's really generous, and I might be taking you up on that offer. We'll see. 10 days in Puerto Viejo. Come and see you, and go see Dave and Catherine. That'll be good. Can Brits still join the French Foreign Legion? I remember loads of lads doing that in the 80s for the experience. Don't know. Can they?
Sorry, I don't catch that. Can French Foreign Legion? I think anyone can join the Foreign Legion.
I met a guy with about 5
No matter where you're
passports.
from, I'm pretty fine.
I met a guy with about 5 passports, and one of them was French. He's a British guy. He had passports for Australia, New Zealand. I don't know. He's like citizen of all these places, but he had a French passport, and he had it because he was in the French Foreign Legion in the 80s. And you get a French passport.
Oh, that's interesting. They bought to join. I'm probably too old.
They bury you up to your neck in the sand.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
So buzzers can come peck your brains.
That's no fun. My pleasure, says Purex. Yay! Bear in mind, there is evidence on Tinternet that you're in Panama. Thanks, Lee. Do you think? This was my problem when I went to America, and everyone was like, "Why didn't you just lie that you didn't go?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a matter of public record. Do you know what I mean? It takes a quick Google search to find out, you know, where I've been." That's why I shouldn't put my whole life on the internet.
You don't. You keep your clothes on.
If you're very quiet, you can hear the parlour monkeys.
I can hear them.
Can you hear them?
I can hear the parlour monkeys. They're getting their poop ready to chuck at us. That's what they do.
Can you hear that? It's like a noise. Can you hear that?
No.
No, they've shut up now. Oh well, never mind. If you look to yourselves, how are the tropics and the work affecting your bodies?
Buggered.
They've both lost weight.
I've lost weight actually. Yeah. I don't know how much, but I think I lost quite a bit of weight.
We should weigh
I
myself
wouldn't be
before I
surprised
left.
I lost a stone.
I think I lost a stone. It could just be there's no mirrors here, so you can't go look at yourself and go.
I think I probably lost half a stone in the last 2 days.
Yeah, you probably have it, you bum. Adam says, "I'm still surprised you managed to keep your Israel trip quiet during the Odyssey. Until it wasn't needed to be secret anymore." Well, I just didn't write about it. I just didn't blog about it. I filmed it. I filmed it all on a tape, and then I sent the tape back to sent the tape to Australia from Jordan. So I can only hear the water lapping against the boat dock.
Lap lap.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think so. It's a bit, you know, it's a bit of a worry as you're getting older, like being a bit overweight, like because
Everything breaks.
The health problems that come with it, diabetes and dementia. Live in the tea. What? Live in tea. What? Live in the. I don't know what Thomas is saying.
Live in tea.
Live in the moment. We've got a visitor. We have a visitor.
Do we have
a visitor coming on a kayak.
So we do.
We need to get out on the kayak.
We do.
I've told Ishmael I'll pay for the paint that he needs to fix his kayak. Go out in that. Go for a paddle around the island.
There's a paint he needs on it. It looks like he probably needs a few repairs on it.
Well, he said it as paint. I guess he knows what he needs.
Yeah.
Moments.
His friends.
Seller.
Like
EU. What? Live in the moment. Seller. See you. Okay. These should answer Thomas's words. 95 Winston. Show us one of the monkeys, Marcus, if you can catch one. Show them the howler monkeys.
Because they throw poo at you.
From 1 to 10, assess Domelina's
Oh.
cooking skills.
Oh, actually, very good.
10.
Yeah, definitely. She does a
Well,
lot of soups and stuff like that, but they're really, really tasty.
It's all local healthy food.
Yeah, and the
it's really good.
the patates and stuff like that, and the obviously the potatoes, but also the other purpley stuff. It's really nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you still hoping to get that free scuba from the place in Bocas? Yeah, we'll hopefully
saw him the other day, didn't we?
Hopefully do that next week. I think Ishmael's groceries are coming in.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. So having a chat. How did all the framing go? Missed the end earlier. Couldn't keep up with the broken feed. Sorry, Thorby. What said Jeremy? Did you bring the gin?
No, I didn't.
Did you bring the rum? The rum dum dum dum
I bet what you drank.
We never.
No.
Never.
Get it.
What are we looking for?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Sebastian from.
For my dog?
No, from the conspiracy place. What's it called? The secret.
Oh, Clandestino.
Clandestino.
Quite nice one. That's actually quite pleasant. That water's lovely. Really tempted to jump in there. We need to. Neutrino, Nerinos? Nerino? Nerino? Neutrino?
Oh, sorry.
It needs
Nerino.
some paint as well, eh?
Nerino. Yeah.
Nerino. His boat leaks like a sieve. They all have like a little half a pot just to scoop the water out.
A lot of people
It's lovely. Just they could just like pop around like that. Just
Graham, I started playing Psychonauts 2 based on your recommendation. Psychonauts, so I don't know how good the second one is, but for just level of creativity in that game, it's just ridiculous. It's absolute brilliance. Absolute brilliance. Well, they do have a circus in it, which is very disturbing. How are the liquid supplies this week? Hope you're not out of beer and water again.
Out of beer.
Out of beer, and I've got that much water left. How much water you got left, Marcus?
How much water left?
Yeah, we're gonna die tonight.
Yeah, we're dying.
We're dying tonight.
I've got a clean water tank with no water in it.
Help me or I'll die tonight.
Oh.
We have got clean water tank. Is the rum cheap there? Yeah.
It's really cheap, but they've got a thing about sugar.
It's really made of sugar.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be fermented sugar. So you're supposed to ferment the sugar out. Shouldn't be that sweet. That's really sweet.
What food are you missing?
Food am I missing? Well, it'd be quite nice to have a pack of crisps for a change, even though they're really bad for me and make me feel like ill afterwards. Food that I'm missing. Curries. I make a lot of curries. I do a lot of cooking in my house. But I don't know, man. I'm not really missing, but it's just been something different, isn't it? Here? You know, obviously been a lot of Dominina's food and stuff. They have a lot of chicken here. They usually eat a lot of chicken. No, I'm not worried actually. To be honest, to start with, it was a bit tough. You adapt, don't you?
Yeah.
The fact I've lost some weight, I'm pretty certain I've lost weight, so I'm quite happy about that because I needed to desperately. I was getting bad. Last year, year before. Anyway, I lost about 20 weight. Went down to about 79 kilos. And just because by being an idiot, I just put it all on again. 96 kilos.
How much is that in old money? Like stone?
Oh, I can't remember. Not all kilos for me.
I think I was.
I suppose about 15 kilos. I got 15 kilos. Stone, sorry.
How much is that in kilos?
I'm about 96 kilos, so whatever that is in stone.
Shit.
Wasn't great.
Shit.
Too heavy.
So heavy.
When I was in the UK, though, it was sort of like constantly going from site to site to site. Always stop them getting roadside bloody calves and stuff like that, and getting burgers and shit like that. You can, and yeah, just putting weight on left, right, and centre. Went over 100, over 100 kilos.
I don't know how much I weigh in kilos. I think it's 70.
Oh, yeah, right. You don't look that bad now. You've lost. I think you've lost quite a nice bit. You're not in bad shape. I'm still fat.
I'm still moving about. Yeah, but I mean, there's a difference between being like way overweight and just being overweight. Do you know what I mean?
I think what you need is exercise. Because obviously when you're doing all your running around the world and stuff, like that, must have burned your shitloads. And,
well, I
didn't run. I know you know what I mean. That's not, you're not going to just
actually
slouching constantly, are you?
Yeah, because on buses and things and trains and things.
If I say you need exercise,
I'm not missing any food.
Skinny fat.
I'm not missing any food at the moment. I mean, I might have said cheese, but I tried to cut cheese out of my diet before the summer terrible, because really. I just love it so much and had to eat it all the time. Does it get you drunk? That's the main thing. Yes, it does.
What cheese?
Yeah. I lost a lot of weight this past year. Not good, says Pooh. Yeah, well, you don't lose weight if you don't want to lose weight.
No.
Well, that fund for beer and water, there's much more importantly pickles.
Hey, pickles.
Thanks, Cash
on
Dummy.
these treats.
I called those made treats.
She was getting very excited about our chicken, wasn't she?
She was getting very excited. She knew she was going to get some.
Yeah.
I don't think we disappointed.
No, we didn't.
No. Right, let's turn this on and see.
Oh, Amy Gate! That Blair Witch Project.
That's not. It's too bright.
Oh, and I look like well, it's like I've got a fire. It's like around the fire.
Yeah, I've got a shadow across my face when that's there. So I'll put that there.
If you're wondering why it's like that, it's because I'm an idiot and I forgot the plate for the tripod.
Yeah, well, I forgot the tripod. So to be fair,
it's screaming. Yes, the tripod.
It does look like a fire, doesn't it?
That's done the trick.
More natural. Need a bit more.
You got that log there. Prop against the log. Fucking Richard.
Hang on, it's all right, mate. It's all right. You don't need to.
Like
just.
Oh yeah, okay. Don't like my suggestion.
Just put it like that. Oh.
Come on, my lord. Come on.
Jesus.
I'm at man camp.
You're at man camp.
Oh, mine camp.
Man camp.
Mine camp. Cheers,
Graham. You just sodded up my Ben Gunn question.
Oh, Ben Gunn.
From I almost said Fraggle Lock then. From Treasure Island. Who famously, all he wanted on his island was a morsel of cheese. He made all this treasure.
Wiz has just commented on my videos because you know I do read my comments.
The Blair Jinja project.
About the
Or maybe does that stand on end? Okay, does that log stand on end?
For attention.
Yeah, does it stand on end? Like...
I think it looks okay. That's all right. You've been a bit pedantic here.
No, people are saying it looks like the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, because it's that bright.
You didn't have it as bright as that last time.
I will make it less bright.
Oh, they've got orange. That's gone blue.
There you go.
There you go. That's loads better. Yeah, Winston's commented on my video, the one about the Prime Minister and the indie band Friendly Fires. So cheers for that, Winston, for giving me the
So what did they change the name of the song to?
Well, they said they should have changed it to I think what was it again? That's a Tory bunch of corrupt wankers or something.
It's funny because it's exactly what they are. Cash Dummy Mrs. Pickle. Pickle! Pickle! Pickle!
It is getting very hard for me to keep up with my comments, I must say, on my videos.
You're getting too many comments.
I'm getting a lot of comments. No, not too many. No, I want to keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Please
I do read them.
Stop giving Marcus so many comments.
I like them.
People.
I don't buy them.
He's got nothing. He's hasn't got enough time in the day to read them all.
I do tend to read them all, but I can't obviously respond to all. It's impossible. I wonder if an app where it could just stream your comments to your updates, on your feed on your phone.
That would be good.
That would be really easy then, wouldn't it? Instead of having to go in and go one by one.
What's
And also I like to monitor them as well because you do get some rubbish on there.
Should we eat that chicken today?
Yeah, I might like blasting it. I cooked it yesterday. The chicken that I cooked, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
should we
blast it in the pan.
blast it? Chicken, and we'll have some beans. We've got a can of beans, haven't we?
Yeah.
We'll have beans,
yeah.
and I'll make some rice.
That'd be cool. I need to do that. To make a lentil dal tomorrow or something as well.
No, we're going to Clandestino for food tomorrow.
That's enjoyed.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Up, pretty little head.
That'd be nice.
So we're sorted for food tonight, and then tomorrow we're sorted because we're going to Clandestino, and then the next day we're going to Bocas, and then Sunday we'll be in Bocas, so we can eat in Bocas, and then maybe Sunday nights.
So I think I've got a chest cam with me or something, so I can look at a head cam. Put my sports camera on. Quite good on the
You go on the quads.
Maybe we can upload some video to Discord or something.
That'd be cool, eh? Bunch of corrupt wankers.
You talk about Tories again.
Something like that. Yeah. Goal. Goal.
I did find that funny. That bit.
What?
Oh, about Boris Johnson with that with the blue cassette track. That did make me tickle. So when you upload a video and you haven't made it live yet, and you get a few views on it, it's like they're checking up on you, isn't it?
So tomorrow, before we go to Clandestino, we need to get the lighting finished downstairs, and we need to get something done with those windows, so we can look at them and go, "Oh, they're done."
Well, just standing up at the moment. That's all they need. They'll take minutes to do.
Yeah.
And then obviously you want to screw them into place, but you don't want to screw them into place so you've got netting on them, do you?
No, not really. But we'll put that crappy netting on, which we will replace. I was thinking, can we just get like some little beading to go over the edges of the net? We're gonna staple it down and just.
Well, we'll staple it down. You always put beading over the top if you want. Just extra bits of timber if you want.
Yeah, just to make it look nicer. Just a little bit. Like, I don't know what we've got that's like ultra thin or whatever.
Well, we've got nothing machined down that we can use for that at the moment. Just buy something.
The light is making us look.
Obviously, I am. Very sexy, I am.
My head looks really small for some reason.
Yeah, my head looks like a big nugget. Look at this big nugget I've got. That's because it's got a big brain. There's only a lot of space. Won't be a lot of space.
Super chat. Thank you, Jones City, for the super chat. Do you guys think you'll be able to finish everything with 2 weeks left? Marcus, how long have you been a carpenter? Do you enjoy it? I don't think we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get everything finished with the 2 weeks that we got left. But I'm feeling like if we can get all the stuff that Marcus can do done before we leave,
I'm desperate to get that kitchen tidied up because it's a mess.
Yeah, so if Marcus can make the house look really nice,
and obviously you guys get the wood for those doors upstairs.
Yes,
they're important.
Yeah, if Marcus can make the place look really nice, then that's something we can do in the next 2 weeks. As for building the walkway, I think that's going to be something that we might have to hand over to Ishmael to do, and just make sure that he has the money and the resources to do that. One request: if you can take a zoom lens with you to Bocas and get a photo of the boat dock from across the water.
Well, that'd be a
hell of a zoom lens, mate.
Righty. Not possible.
How many more windows
Plus the atmospherics between.
How many more windows do you need to do?
Well,
we've done 3, so we've got 8 to go.
Yeah.
Although
I've got quicker now.
One of them we decided that we're just going to cover in paneling, so we're not going to cover up the window.
And obviously got the one in my room as well.
Yeah. Did you get the news that Intel will not consider Britain to build
video already.
A massive chip factory in Europe? Ashcash dummy. Yeah. $95 billion. Pissed up the wall by the
It's an
Yes,
800
the
billion pound industry.
absolute
Dollar industry, sorry.
meat-headed fuckballs.
I told him about it earlier.
95 billion
I've
dollars.
already made a video.
We don't need
it.
that money. We don't need that money. We've got sovereignty. We've got sovereignty. Look what with all the sovereignty we can do. They say, well, they sit on a dry stone wall, eating a piece of straw, and then laughing so much they fall back to the dry stone wall. Britain, a country of 17.4 million village idiots. I didn't mean a super close-up zoom, just something better than last time you were in focus and pointed vaguely across the water. Yeah, and in the kind of resolution that you get on the kind of resolution that you get on this camera, I don't think we're gonna.
A dot.
Yeah.
Of a pixel.
Yeah. I've got what's my
I think it's nice lenses for your camera.
50 millimeter zoom lens on
52.
It. No, it's like 28 to 50, I think.
Oh, that's quite wide.
Yeah,
Depends on the size of the sensor, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it what sort of sensor size is that? Is it like APS size or APS-C or?
I can't remember. It's been that long
How
ago.
do you not know your camera?
Because I don't use it very often, and
Yeah.
I didn't buy something like I get a big rundown on all the specs, so I can be happy with it. But if someone's just given to me, but and I'm one of those people who really does appreciate gifts. Like if because they say if something is given to you, then you don't appreciate it, so you don't look after it as much. But I feel like I try to look after all the stuff, as if I had worked for it. Marcus is just watching himself on telly.
Oh, so sexy.
This is the Ginger Island parlay. Join us for Marcus watching himself.
No, it's a video about
phone.
Intel. It's reminded me I need to compress it so I can upload it.
Compress it. Oh, you haven't loaded it yet?
No, I haven't loaded it yet. It's for tomorrow. I was going to do it earlier, but I was late and then you missed the I keep putting so many videos on, no one's getting notifications anymore.
I think you only allowed 3 a day.
3 a day. I've been at 6 or 7 a day.
Hey up, Bearbag. Restream background makes it look like the moon is behind Graham. Is that the moon?
You got the moon? Oh yeah, yes, look at that. You got the moon behind you.
The moon. It's a funny colour.
Wait a minute.
Marcus is hilarious, says Jones City.
What, me?
Yeah, you're hilarious.
I'm not. I'm just an idiot.
95 Winston. Some of them would go out in the garden and eat grass if they run out of food, rather than admit they put the cross in the wrong box.
That's my saying. I've claimed that.
I'd rather eat grass. Daft twats. Like seriously, how stupid do you need to be? Like how easily conned? Jesus Christ. When P.T. Barnum said there was a sucker born every minute? It wasn't wrong.
Every minute?
Every minute there's a sucker born every minute. I think there will be a whole bunch of people who will miss Ishmael and Pickles when you leave Bocas.
Oh, Ishmael and Pickles.
I'm gonna miss
Ishmael's a lovely chap. He really
Yes.
is. And his little family and that. They're very sweet. You enjoy your moment of being a teacher.
I was teaching today. I was teaching you a bit of English.
Did they entrap you?
Well, Ishmael asked me if I'd do it, and I said, yeah, of course. He said, I was just a little bit. And then, like, doing the teaching.
Actually, he asked me, then I said, well, Graham, his English is better than mine.
Nah, that's all right. But you know what? The English...
That was crazy.
The stuff that they were being asked to do, it's just like, it's ridiculously difficult. Like, it's stuff that I would expect
Well, we'd have to think about it.
I would expect my stepdaughters in the UK to be doing that in English. Never mind in a foreign language.
If you ask me, it looks like the teachers just grabbed a load of stuff and take it on with it. It's not really relevant. Not relevant. It's not appropriate.
Yeah.
For their level of education, level of understanding.
Yeah. Veg Pie is asking, if you had more money in the fund, would you be able to have done things any quicker? Yes.
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Quite simply. The big ping pong ball from Prisoner is after you. Rover. Graham doesn't need to know the details like lenses and frame sizes. He has people for such trivial things. No, if it was my, it's not my camera. It was given to me, so I didn't do like my research on it before I got it. Why wouldn't I do my research? I didn't even know I was getting it until I turned up for the competition. And they were like, "Here you go. Here's a brand new
I had
Samsung NX," and I'm like, I didn't even know this thing existed.
Before I came over to France, I bought myself a Canon 5D Mark II. Lovely camera, and because I had a load of Canon lenses and stuff like that. I got 6-7 grams worth of lenses and kit in this Tamrac backpack. Anyway, it went missing. No reason. I don't know why or where or how. On the way over, when we moved over, it just disappeared. All my lenses and it disappeared, but not the body, because I actually had the body bag or a separate box in the pack. I was gutted. It took years to collect that lot. And you know what lenses cost?
Yeah, a fortune.
So I thought, no, that's it. So I sold the camera body.
Oh, no.
I was very annoyed. So I haven't really done any proper raw photography since, really.
Adam's saying, I think in Sliding Doors Alternative Universe, Graham would have definitely carried on traveling the world, teaching English as a foreign language. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I fully intended to just keep traveling, and then this island came along. Yeah, and that was like traveling.
I had a mad idea early, didn't I? But you can have a GoFundMe page as a way of funding you to be able to live, but you use your time to help. Look, these kids here, just basic English. Just help them along because they don't have a chance really, do they? Especially at the moment when they're not going to school because of COVID and stuff.
Well, they're going back to school now.
Well, they are, but they're not going to. They need that extra little bit. It helps them get on.
Yeah, I know.
I think you should just do it.
But then Catherine and the girls and my mum and dad are in the UK. They're 6,000 miles away.
So selfish. All about me.
If I was selfish, I'd just stay here. Why would I go back? Honestly, why would I go back to the UK? It's a shithole full of dickheads. Not the people watching this. Obviously, they're brilliant. You're brilliant.
Of course.
You're amazing and sexy.
Oh, thank you.
And super smart.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah. All those people who voted for Brexit.
They're not too bright.
I mean, bloody hell. How thick do you need to be? Oh, I'm going to stick one to the man by doing something that I'm told to do by these privately educated people. What?
It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
What? Yeah, I'm going to do what Dominic Cummings told me to. He's privately educated. Yeah, and Boris Johnson. Yeah, and Nigel Farage and Aaron Banks and Richard Tice and Daniel Hannan.
Oh, well,
Isabel Oakeshott and
Aaron Banks lost his court case.
Michael Gove.
You know, he tried to
Rees-Mogg.
To get away with like a load of tax on contributions that he made to UKIP. That's it, UKIP. 180,000 pounds worth of taxes that he tried to avoid. But anyway, he lost. He's going to have to pay it. He appealed, but he lost.
We're getting comments here about Panamanian kids talking Scouse. Bosslar. Give a toll.
Did you teach about Scouse Key?
I keep pressing that. I keep touching that thing. We'll take that. Tamron lenses. I have a Tamron 70 to 24 to 70. Decent piece of kit.
Can you remember the original Tamron lenses where they used to always have a Tamron mount? You bought one lens, but you just bought a mount every single. If you could then move from one body to another if you wanted to.
That's cool.
So if you wanted to change your bodies, you just changed your mounts on the Tamron lenses. But that's before obviously the cameras became very complicated. A bit like the T2 mounts used to have and stuff. You still do use T2 mounts on like telescopes and microscopes and stuff. Still very much used. Sorry, I'm getting all geeky.
Pooh said, I thought to spend my life traveling, but then I found Playa Chiquita.
Chiquita? What bananas?
No, Playa Chiquita.
Chiquita.
It's over in Costa Rica, on the coast from Puerto Viejo where we went and where we met Pooh, and we had
Oh.
a very quick beer.
That was a very quick beer.
Yeah,
Very kind of
beer.
you.
You have to be gammon thick, says Mad Monk 33.
What to vote for Brexit?
Thick as gammon. It's like a neutron star, but made of gammon.
What is actually painful? How idiotic these people are. It's just like, what? It's like face palm, constant face palm.
Richard's trying to be nice. He's saying stupidity is largely a matter of ignorance. I don't believe that. I know people who don't know fuck up about anything, but they're not stupid. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think some of it is tribalism.
People are willfully stupid. They're proud of their stupidity.
Cognitive
They're proud of what they
dissonance.
don't know. You know, when you meet people and they're falling over themselves to tell you all the things they don't do. It's just like, oh wow, how do you define your life by the things you don't do?
I think it's just that. I think some of it is that people cannot accept that they're wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Ego.
Basically.
There's also a rumble of thunder in the background.
Oh, thunder! That last night.
Really should have set the alarm ringing if the rich has craved Brexit. Yeah. Indeed, should have set the alarm bells ringing. See our day in our lifetimes, the Tories will lose power. What do you think what would be the first thing that you'll do when the Tories lose power?
Actually, Graham don't think that would ever happen. I actually think we're going to be looking for a bit of a shitstorm, and we're going to find a downward spiral for the Tories. That's what I think. I actually think Bob's days are going to be numbered. Yeah. There's a different opinion on that one, but
Beck saying, how come is it when the lefties are in power, there's no tax or basic needs rises? By definition, these bloody commies should fleece everyone blind, but no luck. Yeah. It's like they're doing something right. Yeah, it is, mate.
Yeah, people criticise Blair might be for all his ills, and there are plenty of them, but yeah, he did actually do good as well.
Caller to James O'Brien, the higher pay economy, inflation. Good luck to the public sector on fuck all pay rises. Yeah. Pooh says yes, BJ's willfully ignorant, but I don't think he's stupid. That's a good example.
He just wants to say he says what he feels is going to get him a rise. Yeah. You know, I don't think he looks up.
95 Winston says we need a revolution. Well, before then, we probably need to go back to the house because thunder is approaching, and it looks like we're on for another night of
thunder. No, we need to record it this time.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Go, Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico. Indeed.
Got enough, Freddie.
We need a revolution, says 95 Winston.
I
never thought that in the past, but I think it now.
We're definitely going to be getting civil unrest.
We need to make it them and us, and the them need to be privately educated. Sorry if you've been privately educated, but
where there's poverty, there's always crime.
You want the 93% against them. That's where you want to draw your definition. And you know what? These rich people, these billionaires who have had their musical instruments and their sporting equipment subsidized by you and me for all of their childhood, they've got enough money to leave. So imagine a civil war in which the people who are being attacked in like a purge style situation can just leave the country.
Yeah, but that's the phoenix, isn't it? You know, we'll rise from the ashes.
Well, yeah,
without the Tories.
Yeah, get a bit of Akadaka on.
Or we have a revolution, or we build a Bastille.
I was reading an article about Mike Ashley. He left school without any qualifications. It made out he was self-made, apart from the 10K his parents gave him to set him up. Yeah, he probably left a private school with no qualifications. Like
horrible piece of work.
Evening lads, says Andy McAvoy.
Can't go to the toilet without watching you.
Loser Fox, the Brexiteer Loser Fox, he went to Harrow. He went to Harrow and left with no qualifications because he's thick as pig shit. Really is. It's quite phenomenally stupid.
Lawrence Fox.
Loser Fox.
Loser
he calls himself Loser. Loza. This handle loser, folks.
Also,
How is Pickle with Thunder? She's not like actually.
she's probably used to it, I imagine, being here.
If you get hit by lightning, there's a bright side, no pun intended. Your phones will get full battery in a nanosecond.
They'll light up.
My mum used to give a tenner every weekend or so, Lee, until I effed off to London when I was 20. Not quite the same. When they are frightened to turn the heating on this winter, people are going to be pissed. Yeah, but you thought that when they killed 160,000 people, including some of the members of the greatest generation who fought in the war, you would think that there'll be kind of uprising against that.
It's not 160,000 people. I don't mean to say that it's touched them. Like, for instance, it's not like, you've died beside me. These are people they've probably never met or seen. Disjointed reality. There's no reality. There's no sense of reality, is there?
No, but
people generally don't care that much.
Don't care about you. Don't care about me.
Well, they care about themselves. Sometimes they don't even care about their families.
I don't think they care about themselves. I don't think they care about themselves too much.
Well, they do. They care about their own egos.
As half Austrian, half English, I have one big problem. Since I follow the Brexit memes and Brexit politics, I become too tolerant to Austrian politicians. Now the country burns, and just think could be worse.
I bet you love Scott Morrison. He's a lovely guy, isn't he?
Scott Morrison,
yeah.
I said Austrian, not Australian. Austrian.
Oh, you said Austrian. I thought you said Australian.
Austrian.
Oh.
Austrian. They have their own problem. Austria. I mean, Austria never reckoned with its Nazi past in a way that Germany did. It's a huge problem.
They've got a lot of
Africa,
very right wing in it.
The difference between Rwanda and Burundi. Rwanda did reckon with the past a lot more. I mean, not perfectly. And the guy in charge, Paul, the twatty face, he's a gobshite. You guys, the face.
I am. I'm so relaxed.
Yeah.
You relaxed?
No, I'm freaking out because we got no money and we got to finish the island in 2 weeks, and I can't go home because we're still on the red list.
I'm not.
So actually, I'm stressing the fuck out right now. This is my stress face.
What? You were more sort of like brown hair, and you got ginger. How can we ginger? You never used to be ginger.
I'm making the noise of a boat. Watch.
You do get a lot of boats come past.
It's all the sex, says Andy.
What sex?
Andy McAvoy.
I wouldn't notice anyway.
Not so many so-called self-made millionaires were actually given a leg up at some point. Setting up a successful business with no money is a lot more difficult. Yeah, Lee, I mean, a lot of the self-made millionaires in the UK, such as Richard Branson and Tim Martin and James Dyson, all went to private school. So you can guarantee that they had someone who they could call. In the situation that we're in now, I don't have someone who I can call and say, hey, Uncle such and such, would you mind giving me 50 grand so I can finish off my fucking island and make it
a phone earlier and they gave you 50 grand.
No, I'm saying I can't do that. If I knew someone, Uncle Rich Moneybags, then yeah, woo. But I don't know anyone who's like, I don't know anyone like that. So yeah, it's the idea of the self-made millionaire thing. It's like getting into politics. If you or acting, if you have money behind you, it is a lot easier to get into this thing than if you don't. Thing is, every problem until now has disproportionately affected the poor, but civil unrest would be the one thing that they can't buy their way out of. Yeah, true. Although, to be honest with you, when there are riots, they tend to be in the less affluent areas.
But also, they'll be between the people.
What are the lies the rich like to tell about the Second World War?
They'll be fighting. Well, look what's happening. They're fighting over fuel in the forecourts. It's going to be that in the supermarket. It's going to be that in, I don't know, people want flat screen TV maybe.
Okay, two famous lies told to you by the upper classes in the UK.
You just give them the finger.
Yeah, two lies.
Stop giving them the finger.
I'm not giving you, giving the rich people.
You just give them the two things, you
right.
know.
First of all,
do that way.
First of all, they say that everyone had to deal with rationing. Everyone, Marcus, everyone had, whether you were big or little or rich or poor or young or old, you you had your sugar and your meat and your salt all rationed.
And you're allowed so many grams of sweets every month.
Yeah, unless you were filthy rich.
Ounces.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, you could eat in a restaurant every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and eat as much as you fucking liked because you were rich. The other lie that they like to trot out, they go, oh, the Queen Mum, she'd mucked in the war and all that shite, right? They go, the bombs didn't discriminate, Marcus. The bombs that dropped on Liverpool and on London, they didn't discriminate. Yes, they fucking did. Do you think they bombed the affluent suburbs? No, they bombed the areas like the docks where the poor people lived in the tenement housing because it was next to where they worked in the docks where the rich people didn't work. So the idea that, oh, well, in the bombs didn't go, they fucking did.
We're talking about rationing. Yeah. There will be rationing again.
I think so.
There's going to be a Vara app that Dido died, maybe not her now because he's gone, but
Dido Harding, privately educated.
Dido.
Privately educated. Who's worse, Tim Martin or Lawrence Fox? That's who is worse, Fred West or Harold Shipman?
Well, I think Tim Martin's worse. He's got power on him.
Yeah, well, Fox has just got his sugar daddy, Daniel Richard Tice's money behind him.
Yeah.
If it helps the rich or fight amongst themselves, yeah, that's very true. I'm sure the rich get more than their fair share. They think Jeff Bezos got $300,000 loan from his parents to set up Amazon. $300,000 loan. Man, what I could do with that kind of money. Like the film A Private Function, the horrifying abomination, which is their love child, would be what? I missed that. Sorry, Jeremy, go. The army will be plucking turkeys or working as truck drivers. They won't bother the riots. Can you imagine joining the army and end up plucking turkeys for rich people at Christmas?
What about butchering the pigs?
Picking turkeys for the landed elite.
Well, no, but they're actually importing them now. They're importing them from Poland and France. The turkeys are being imported from Poland, all done, prepped.
Do they come in a can?
Probably.
Okay, right, we're going to go in.
And what about all the pork that's been imported from Germany into the UK? Yet they are killing or culling 120,000 pigs plus loads of others as well, which is little piglets, what have you, and incinerating. But they're importing hundreds or thousands and thousands of pigs from already processed from Germany, only because they can't process them.
Lee's asking how many people here can tap their family for $300,000. Well, exactly. The rich get richer, already rich, and then they loads of money because they can access funds that you can't access. You want to get a startup loan, it's 15 grand, and you have to pay it back immediately. You have to start paying it back immediately. I guarantee that Jeff Bezos' loan from his parents.
Oh, you say 60%? That's at the moment.
Yeah.
It'll be 15% soon.
By the way, EU won't take GB back. They're making a killing out of Brexit.
They won't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have back anyway. We just wouldn't want to stay there.
No. Scotland, though.
Not even. I can't imagine a single market or customs union.
Good evening, all, says Alex Morgan. I feel bad because we're packing up now. Do you fancy going back to the house and having that chicken? I'll make some chicken and beans and rice for us. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the house, Marcus, and we're going to make some chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice and beans.
But we are going to go on the Discord server. We're going to go on the Discord server. Okay, we'll be in the house. I promise. We'll be in the house. Marcus will do most of the talking, I think, to start with. So I'll cook and you can.
I'll be in the background. You can be like chef.
Yeah, I'll be chef.
You'll be chef.
I'll be
Chef
the
Ramsay.
Swedish chef.
Can you think of a ginger? I can't think of a chef.
From the Muppets.
From the Muppets, the Mad Drummer.
Are you being gingerist again?
I'm always gingerist. Bloody gingers everywhere. It's like an infestation they are.
We are overrepresented. We are overrepresented in the arts and the sciences.
I see a Scottish ginger. They're like a real ginger. You're like a fake ginger.
Why am I a fake ginger? Have you seen my face? Look how ginger this is.
I've seen your scrote. How come that's not ginger?
Well, because you know it's blonde. There's a problem. I might. It's like what Neapolitan ice cream.
Really?
Yeah. Chocolate, and you've got strawberry, and you've got vanilla
Oh God, what a bit though.
in layers. Too much information. Okay, I saw a video about France gloating over having 44 new ferry routes to Ireland.
Was it my video? I think it might be mine.
Good night all. Yeah, so the Discord link, which is a 24-hour Discord link that Cash Dummy's put up. Thank you very much, Cash Dummy. We'll be over there in about 15 minutes or so once we get settled at the house. So we're going to head over there now.
Oh.
So thank you very much for watching.
Oh.
Thank you for the super chats. Thanks for all of the amazing support that you have given this project. It's been quite phenomenal. We really, really appreciate it. And we are getting stuff done. We are getting stuff done. And we're getting there. We're getting there, aren't we, Marcus?
We are.
We are. And I'm looking forward to Saturday because Saturday's Pirate Day.
Pirate Day.
We're going to be going out on the Flying Pirates. What's it called? Quad bikes. And then we're going to be going to a pirate ship to party the night away.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Is that a Firefly?
No, it's the teacher coil and it's the mosquito.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been weeks. Did not get a tan. Come on. If that's not proof he's ginger, I don't know what it is.
It should be red, like Swan Vesta.
No, my ancestors came from Ireland and there wasn't much sun, so we had to get all the vitamin D.
They don't have gingers on Ireland. Not allowed.
What are you talking about?
No gingers on Ireland.
Ireland, the country, Ireland.
Ireland.
Full of gingers.
Yeah.
Scotland as well. Full of gingers.
Well, I understand Scotland.
Particularly hot gingers like Karen Gillan. Oh, Karen Gillan. Whew, anyway, right.
What about Joe Plesky, Speaker of the House?
I don't know who
She's
that
ginger.
is. I don't know who that is.
In the in the United States.
Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House. Yeah, she's the Speaker, isn't she? He's one that does all the comp stuff.
The rain is coming. We've got to go. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, it's starting to rain. We're gonna have to run into the house. Run back to the house quickly.
I've got loads of ropes coming out of my head.
Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. We love you, and we'll see you soon. All right. Join us on the Discord. Desert Island Discord. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.